What's up, YouTube? Today I'm going to make a video about the 5 things that I hate about my R56 Mini Cooper S. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Stick around. You're going to want to watch this whole video. By making this video, I'm not saying that I hate my R56 Mini Cooper S, because I don't. These 5 things actually took me a long time to think of. I had to watch multiple videos to see what other people hated about theirs and be like, yeah, you know what? I hate those things too. But a couple of them I came up with them on my own. They're not in other people's videos. And so yeah, it's actually pretty hard to find 5 things to hate about an R56. So yeah. So if you're like me, you drive your car, if you have a Mini Cooper, you always drive it in sport mode. I always drive mine in sport mode, and I always drive with the traction control off. But anytime you turn your car off, when you go to start it back up, you have to turn the sport mode back on, and you have to turn the traction control back off, and you have to hold the button down, the traction control button down for 3 to 5 seconds or something like that before it turns all the way off. And it's just annoying. Sometimes, like, this is my daily driver. I drive to work in the morning. I always stop at a store. I go into the store, I gotta get back out, start my car back up, I gotta turn sport mode back on, gotta turn the traction control back off, and I'm only going, I mean, I guess I don't have to because I'm not driving that far as I go to the store, but that's just how I drive. I've never really driven the car not in sport mode, and I've never driven it with the traction control on. I don't really know why you would, to be honest. I just don't like it. If there was a way that I could get my car to start in sport mode, I've actually looked. I can't find anything. There used to be some things you could buy that plugged into the fuse box, but I can't find it for sale anymore. Yeah, but I wish somebody would make something. The second thing that I hate about my R56 Mini Cooper S would be that the warning light, if you get a warning for like your gas light comes on or something, or even if you get a check engine light, which in a Mini Cooper you get quite often, it covers your speedometer. Like if you use the intact speedometer like I do, because I don't like looking at the big one in the middle, when your warning light comes on, it covers up your speed, so you don't know how fast you're going. It's just annoying. And if it was just for a second, it wouldn't be that big of a deal, but it stays on for like 30 seconds. And you know, I can't stare at my speedometer for 30 seconds while I'm driving through country road, or I live in the mountains, driving down windy mountain roads. I'm looking to see how fast I'm going, and it's just telling me that I need to get gas for like 30 seconds. I'm just like, I need to know how fast I'm going. That's why I'm looking at the speedometer. I can tell if I need to get gas by looking at the gas gauge. I don't need the light to be on for 30 seconds to tell me that I'm low. Especially when I'm not really low, I still can go like 70 miles before I get gas. It's not really an issue. The third thing that I hate about my R56 Mini Cooper S would be the ABS system. I know I haven't heard anybody else say this one, and I'm really surprised. But in most cars, you can pull the ABS fuse, turn the ABS off. These cars, you can't do that. You can't turn the ABS off, so you're stuck with it. You have to always have the ABS on. Well, on a lot of the roads that I drive on, they're bumpy. And if you're driving fast on a bumpy road and you have to stop, your ABS isn't going to let you really stop. You're not going to stop that good. And it's really, really annoying. It's not even really, I wouldn't even say it's safe. A lot of times I'll be coming, you know, just driving home from work. I'm not even really driving that fast, and it's just, you're on a smooth road, you're driving, and you go to hit the brakes right before a stop sign, and it gets bumpy right before the stop sign, and you can't stop for the stop sign. Luckily, you know, it hasn't caused an accident or anything, but it would be really nice if I could just pull that ABS fuse out and turn the ABS off like pretty much any other car that I've owned previous. But yeah, that's definitely the third thing I don't like about my R56 Mini Cooper S. Okay, so number 4 on my list of the things I hate about my R56 Mini Cooper S is, this is for if you have an automatic transmission. As I've said in other videos, I always drive with the paddles. I don't ever just put it in automatic and just let it do whatever it does. I always like to shift my car. Well, with this automatic transmission anyway, when you're slowing down, it downshifts for you, whether you like it or not, once you get to a low enough RPM. And a lot of the times you'll be driving and you're gonna come, it's a sharp corner, you're gonna turn, you're not driving spiritedly or anything, so you're just gonna, you get into the corner, you downshift to go. Well, a lot of times the car downshifts right at the same time that you're gonna downshift anyway, so you'll be in third gear, turn the corner, go to put it in second gear. Well, now you're in first gear, and it's just too low of a gear, so you just boom, it throws you forward. I've had it happen before. You know, it throws you forward, or there's a car behind you, you're stopping real fast. It's just really annoying. If there was a way to fix that, I don't care how much it costs, I would love to do it, and there's just no way to fix it. Kind of on the same thing, I wouldn't call it another reason, but also you can't wind it out any higher than 6,500 RPMs, even with the aftermarket tune like I have. If I could raise the rev limit, that'd be great. I think eventually, once I have the funds to do so, I'll probably look into a sequential transmission just so I can still use the paddle shifters and be able to downshift when I want to downshift and upshift when I want to upshift. But that's going to be expensive, so that's not going to happen anytime soon. Okay, so the fifth and final thing that I hate about my R56 Mini Cooper S would be the AC vents. I'm not the only one that's mentioned this in their 5 things I hate video. It's just annoying. They won't stay where you point them. On both sides, I'll point all 4 vents on the dash towards me because I'm usually the only one in my car. I don't have back seats, so no one's in the back. I don't care about that. But next time I get in my car, or even they're probably pointed down right now, and I just fixed them when I left for work. It's so annoying that you have to fix those every single time you get in your car if you're going to be using the heater or the AC, so it's year-round. It doesn't matter. If you know a way to fix that, if you could leave a comment or a link to somewhere that well, yeah, that'd be a comment, but a link to somewhere to fix it, that'd be great, because that's probably going to be one of my next how-to videos. It's going to be how to fix those vents, because I really hate those things. If you drive a Mini Cooper, any Mini Cooper, it doesn't matter, and you work on your own car, I have a Facebook group. It's called Mini Cooper DIY. Every Mini is welcome in there. Ask questions in there. People will answer them. If it's something that I know the answer to, I'll answer it. Even if I don't know the answer, if I have the service manual and somebody asks a question and nobody else is answering it, I'll look it up in the service manual. So a lot of times I'll Google stuff just to be like, oh, and I'll tell you, I don't know this from experience. I Googled it, and I'll show you the link. But yeah, Mini Cooper DIY. There's a link to it in the description. It's an awesome Facebook group. It's growing pretty fast. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I would definitely recommend joining that group. So when I make my next video, it's going to be the 5 things that I love about my R56 Mini Cooper S. I'll link to that in this description once I make the video. It's not going to be tonight. It'll probably be tomorrow. But sometime this weekend for sure. It's Thursday night right now, but it'll be this weekend for sure, and I'll upload it. But yeah, if you like these kind of videos, I do a lot of how-to videos. Check those out, and check out my channel. If you like I said, if you own a Mini Cooper, go ahead and subscribe. I do a lot of stuff for Mini Coopers. And if you like the video, hit the like button. If you hate the video, hit the thumbs down. And I'll catch you in the next video.